John Dalton was born in 1776 in the English village of Eaglesfield, Cumberland. His family was made up of Quaker tradesmen. When he was only 12 years old, he assisted in the running of a small school, where he learned the basics of mathematics, Greek and Latin, as well as an understanding of meteorology, or the study of the atmosphere. In 1793, Dalton moved to Manchester, where he published his first scientific work regarding meteorology. His work eventually contributed to the subject becoming a serious scientific pursuit, and, along with his later works, led to him being known as the father of meteorology. Dalton's studies in meteorology influenced his most important work in chemistry and his development of the atomic theory. Dalton's theory stated that the atoms of different elements have different sizes and masses. All matter is made of atoms. Atoms are indivisible and indestructible. All atoms of a given element are identical in mass and properties. Compounds are formed by a combination of two or more different kinds of atoms. Go.
Dalton argued that each element had its own specific type of atom, which was contradictory because a lot of people in that time believed that the elements in nature were composed of one type of particle. In his theory, Dalton was refuting the theories of past scientists such as Democritus, who said that all atoms of matter are alike. Dalton ignored objections and focused on finding out the individual masses of the different atoms. He claimed that this process could only be achieved by performing experiments to find out how many atoms were in different types of chemical compounds. In his memoirs, Dalton described his method of performing experiments measuring the masses of various elements, according to the way they combined with fixed masses of each other. He then was able to come up with several new laws, including the law of partial pressures, which says that the total pressure of a mixture of gases is the sum of the partial pressures of the gases involved. Dalton's law of partial pressures today is used in many ways, from scuba divers to people who have respiratory problems, such as in ventilator care and medical gas administration. As well, he came up with the law of multiple proportions, which is important in chemistry and says that when two elements form more than one compound, the masses of one element combine with the other, and the masses end up being in a ratio of small whole numbers.
Different compounds were formed by combining atomic building blocks of different masses.
Dalton consolidated his theories in his work titled The New System of Chemical Philosophy. Dalton's theory wasn't finalized until many years later.
Eventually, it was accepted into society, and he received many awards and certifications.
Since then, chemists have shown his theories to be a key factor underlying further discoveries in their field. Organic chemistry in particular progressed rapidly once Dalton's theory gained acceptance. Dalton's atomic theory earned him the honorary title of the Father of Chemistry.
Chemistry.